I have been extremely unhappy with my lips. The upper lip was hanging down, the lower lip was hanging down, and it just felt, I looked angry and sad at the same time, and it really, really bothered me. I knew about Dr. Lamb. I have followed him for years, and I knew he was the only one I was going to let do all this work. I'm extremely happy with the outcome. The aftercare was easy. I do have high pain tolerance, but I never needed a pain pill or even Tylenol. And I just followed the instructions that Dr. Lamb and his office gave me, and I've had no problems and am extremely happy.
This lady is 1 week out from having multiple lip surgeries, partly corrective, partly rejuvenative. Of course, she's still swollen, and so she had silicone many years. How many years ago did you have silicone?
18.
So 18 years ago, she had silicone in her lips that caused a real problem in her lips. As a point of distinction, I do silicone for micro acne scars. Have had no problems for 20 years, but I've seen, unfortunately, consistent problems with silicone in the lips, and I've also correct one almost every single week. And I think a lot of it is adulterated silicone, but I think silicone by very nature in the lips is not good. So she had a lumpy, bumpy appearance. Her bottom lip had 2 balls sticking out here that looked bad. But she also wanted a rejuvenation. So I did a combination of augmentation, shortening, at the same time that I did reduction. So what I did was this is 1 week out. I cut out I did the lip reduction. Actually, what I did first is I did a lip lift. So I lifted the center part. This is a subnasal lip lift, the incision underneath the nose, also known as a bullhorn lip lift. That brings the center portion up. I also did on the sides a corner of a lip lift. The trick here is that incisions should not go past about 20%. When you make an incision in the center part of the lip, where this vermilion is in the center, it really can look bizarre. So you do not want to make a cut in this central 80%. So that brings the corner of the lips up, because with the lip lift, you only get the central 60% elevated, the subnasal portion. The subfacial portion then sags. And so someone with enough aging here, it's ideal if it's within their desired budget to balance this with a little bit of elevation here. That gives her a little bit more rounding of the red lip, which you really can't achieve with just fillers. I've also shortened the white lip to make it look more feminine and youthful. And right after that, I cut out the bumpy hang. That's the portion. Right now, her lip is a little fuller than I would like, but that's just swelling, but it's really not too bad. I just took out her sutures. These sutures here and these sutures, the corner lip lift, were removed at a week. The sutures inside her lip are left intact. Her bottom lip, she didn't like because she showed a lot of teeth, which makes it look older. So it's the exact opposite, showing too little teeth on the top and too much teeth on the bottom is there's a stigma of aging. So I'm now showing more teeth on the top and less teeth on the bottom. The way that I did the bottom lip is I did a surgery I didn't really reduce it per se. She had 2 weird balls here. I skived underneath the mucosa and cleaved out those 2 balls to soften the appearance so it didn't look so lumpy. And then I did 3 small Vita Y advancements. A Vita Y, if you think of a V like this, if I close behind it, I advance it forward. So that brings the lip to be much fuller, and it makes the top lip more balanced, more attractive and youthful. It also covers the bottom teeth, so she doesn't even need fillers there to accomplish that. At the same time, she's a little swollen around the face. I've done some fillers around the outer face. You don't want to put in the central cheek, which makes people look crazy. I also did a mesobotox treatment with micro injections of Botox over the skin to make it look better. But this is a summary of what I've done for her. A lip lift, corner of a lip lift, lip reduction, top lip reduction, bottom lip, Vita Y advancement of the bottom lip.